Hello, welcome to Knockin Chu Out. Yes, we already established that, Mommy.
Our Euro Tour is merging with the on-way to the road to WrestleMania. We are in London.
We're here in London. Next Friday we'll be in Scotland. Well, no, not Scotland, Ireland. So I will definitely be streaming at the 3 o'clock time then, though. I only did it because I had cramps, and I was not going to suffer for it.
He's here in London determined to draw closer to his target. The target is earning a spot in a fatal four-way for the #1 contender.
Hello, Jeff.
Championship, and it's the Miz who stands in Orton's way. Orton versus the Miz to advance.
He'll be out in a minute.
Also looking for a spot that #1 contender.
Yes.
Is Damian
That ass.
He goes for this epic.
Yes, Mommy. Although I don't think it'll happen because there needs to be at least two heels.
Yeah, 2 heels.
Yeah.
David, not a heel.
Solo Sikoa is though, so.
He let it be known that this phase of his career has only big plans. But tonight, they include the brash, bold, rising star.
Man, that's a lie.
So I know Chicken
I already. No, it's because he's a heel and more better than Matt Cardona, more favorited. They're not going to let a newbie have a title opportunity right now.
Sami Zayn has arrived in London.
Technically he is now. I guess he is.
Because he came back doesn't mean he's a newbie.
Yeah, but he's not going to have a title opportunity right away.
Yeah, but they'll let him go farther than Trick will.
Huh?
They'll let him go farther than
Oh, of
Trick
course.
will.
Oh, of course they will. Just not
So
now.
your argument doesn't make sense. I think they would let Matt Cardona beat Trick Williams. He's a veteran. He's not a newbie. He sounds dumb saying
I
that.
said,
No, he's not. No, he came back. He came back again.
I'm saying technically no, but yeah.
Okay, he came back. But he was in AEW.
No, he wasn't.
Was it?
No.
He was in GCW.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, he was in TNA.
Where am I at? In my mom's room on Fridays.
Say hi to your dad for me.
Yes, and this one's here too. So. I'm always in my mom's room on Fridays, so just remember. Monday, Tuesday's my room. Friday's my mom's room. And in case you're wondering, I saw most of TNA last night, and it was not very good.
Huh?
Not really.
Wow, what happened?
Well, it was good for the most part with Hardy Boys and Elijah and another guy fighting someone, but then there was a betrayal at the end that I kind of didn't get because I don't know who was who, so I wasn't really aware of anything. And then there was a whole AMC celebrity interaction, but I didn't get it because I don't know who those people are from. So, but usually celebrity appearances at shows don't work out if they're not big names. And people were mostly upset because Dolph Ziggler teased in a cash-in on Matt Cardona, but they didn't show it on TV. People had to find out through social media, so people were upset about that. So that's the story. So that's the story of what was bad on TNA's first, live network show. So that's how you not do it.
I was so happy. I was so happy. It was so good now.
Only you anyway. TNA sucks. It doesn't suck per se, but just the whole. You would think that having their own network now would make things better, but it didn't. At least, like, you know, first impression wise. But first impressions don't always necessarily mean it's long term, so I'll give them the benefit of the doubt.
He's home.
Bagpipes!
Yeah. We got the little cute.
I love that song. That piece is always a classic. I forgot what it's called. Haggis in Moonlight or something. I don't know. Something.
Sometimes I feel it's good if you get to stand there. But then you gotta go. That's it. That's good. Like you see them coming out, but then it's like you see them going back in. Yeah, but
Yeah,
they're
kind of. Shut up! They're kind of lip syncing with that music because there's no way that real bagpipes could overpower the music.
Finally got a chance. Here.
What?
Oh, that's good.
What was that? You got shot?
Yeah. Really hard. It went right up my stomach.
I'm glad you finally have it, but not the way I wanted. Hi MSB, hi Mackenzie, hi UDM, welcome. Would you shut up? That's the point, mommy. Like, I hate how you point out the obvious in wrestling. Nobody else thinks he's corny. I have plenty of people on here who can vouch why Drew MacIntyre deserves the title opportunity as well as myself. So why is it corny? That was the point. Like,
Okay, he got it. He tried so much, he got it.
that wasn't the point.
Now it's what's gonna
He's gonna be champion and live the life and be probably a proper champion now. He didn't get really a chance in COVID time, mommy. So I believe he could do the job pretty well, mom. You only don't think so because he's corny. So
just see.
yeah, shut up.
He's corny. Let's see now.
Shut up.
I won't say he's corny until. Mira, apaga eso.
The fan?
Yes.
You turned it on.
No, bottle. I don't need to turn up that. Hold on.
Did you hear about Powerhouse Hobbs joining WWE? Probably going to the main roster or NXT roster. Yes, I heard about that, but unfortunately I do not know who that is, so enlighten me. He he looks like, you know, cool nevertheless, but I'm just saying, I do not have no idea who that guy is.
Now that's an arrival as the undisputed champion.
Drew MacIntyre's ascent to the mountaintop is marred by constant controversy. But this morning, MacIntyre looked in the mirror and could say to himself, with all honesty, it was all worth it.
And you could see that on his face.
He probably will carry his title to WrestleMania. Yes, I'm sure he will. The matter is who's going to face him.
That's what he can do at home.
He's not at home, Ma. He's just in the UK, so that's close to home. That's not home. London's not.
It's still his bed.
London is not.
It's his bed.
London is not nowhere near Scotland. Just in the same region. God save the Queen. I don't know. Fuck Drew MacIntyre. I heard, Mommy. Like, thanks for pointing. I just said it. Because you don't pay
I
attention.
thought you were Pump that break. Oh, wow.
I love British
I prayed
accents.
for this and it happens.
Yeah, but that's not the way you interpreted it. I bet. Yes, man.
I know it's been a rough few years in the UK here, but if there's somebody that can bring us together as our undisputed WWE champion, it's the first and only ever British WWE
That was a
champion.
pretty good wrestler. You'll be very impressed with his talented ring. I hope so. Because he looks cool, but
He's down
sometimes...
in British there, that's what I'm talking about.
Not British, Mommy. Scotland. They're different. Stop thinking that London is the same as Scotland or
The
Ireland.
love I've been shown the past week's incredible. The text
We don't do
messages, the
stereotyping.
calls, the social media messages, getting cheered all across Europe, including tonight, you bunch of mentalists.
How will House fit in with Hunter's direction? He seems worse than
just
Brock
want to
personality-wise.
say to each
I can't
and
tell
every one of you
because
out
I have
there,
no idea who he is. And until I do see him, then I could determine what kind of wrestler he'll be.
This isn't me doing the bad guy wrestler bit. Now seriously, screw you. When I got fired, where were you? You want to jump on the bandwagon right now. 99%
I didn't even
of
know
you
who you
weren't there
were.
for me.
Because-
when Roman Reigns and the Bloodline
Because,
were making my life hell and screwing me over.
Around that time, I was probably like 12 or 13 when that
You
happened.
can help me out. When CM Punk was screwing me over time and time again, you were cheering Roman and doing that stupid heat with Jay. That's what you were doing. It was coordinated referees. Match after match, I get screwed. Is there a hashtag for Drew?
I need some more lemon hits.
You did nothing. There's only one person I need to thank. The only person that ever believed in me and knew I could be world champion. And that person is me.
I couldn't say my wife.
Thank you,
Well-
Drew MacIntyre. If you want to chant something, chant thank you, Drew.
Screw you. You said the wrong thing and they said it the other.
There's one person I need to address, though. The former. Oh, that feels good. Cody, I know you're backstage, and I know it cuts like a knife every time I say this. Former champion Cody Rhodes. Former champion Cody Rhodes.
All right, Ma. You keep pointing out an obvious.
I'm going to save you the time before our match. 3 stages
That's
of hell.
annoying.
I had all this add a clause into the contract. Since 90% of Americans can't read, I'll tell you what it is. Cody, there will be no rematch. You have to start at the bottom. You have to work your way back up. The vanilla QB1 era is over, and the dangerous, unpredictable Drew MacIntyre era begins tonight.
The much more cordial fight, I would say, as much as everybody wanted Cody and Randy.
You want to talk about dangerous and
Yes.
unpredictable? Welcome to
That's what you're on
My niece is cute.
four-time world champion and Grand Global
I know you, Mom, and proud of her. Of course we are.
makes his way there.
No matter how much of a drama queen she could be, though. Yeah, but she's learning. She's learning from her mom and me. Us hot girls are sensitive.
Quickly they go from hero football singing Cody Rhodes to voices echoing
Really, worth and proud. How to cut promos and unbelievable on the mic and then the ring. My God. You're kind of making me scared because I kind of hate Brock Lesnar and I would hate to hate somebody that I don't even know.
See this is McIntyre standing in the ring. Enters the ring as something.
Mom, nobody eats circus gummy peanuts anyway, so
Nobody. Of WWE.
I saw those. The last time I saw those was in the 2000s in Halloween. Nobody else eats those. Nobody eats those gummy candy peanuts, whatever.
Talk to me, talk to me.
If I'm gonna eat that's Sami Zayn. That's not Sami Zayn. That's somebody. That's somebody. Damn it, that's a TikToker. I know who that is. That's why they panded him.
Drew, I think you and all of these people in London know that we do not like each other one bit. So no, Drew, I am not out here to congratulate you. I'm out here to remind you. A few months ago, you had the opportunity to kick my head through that announce table and you declined. So...
Brought so many different wrestlers, not the same style. Well, with the way you guys are talking about it, I'm finding it hard to believe, but rather you're making me feel conflicted.
And when I do, it'll be courtesy of the 3 most dangerous letters in all of sports entertainment.
this would be a great match. Yeah, I think like for the third time already.
Yahoo! Come back, baby boy. Keep that ass. Yes.
Shocking leads and interrupted 3 stages of hell. Jacob Bomb 2. Cena looks in the champion's eyes.
I like the Titantron.
It's in London.
Nice visuals for the Titantron, but
Jacob Bomb 2.
the center looks a little weird. I know that's supposed to be the inside of a wolf mouth, but still.
Yeah.
He levels the undisputed champion with a right hand. Smashing his head into the
Yes.
Jacob Bomb 2
Welcome
is
back,
on the
man.
loose once again. Oh, right to the post.
Oh.
And Drew MacIntyre's trying to get away. And one elbow creates enough separation to seemingly do so as the 2 wants to chase him down through Wembley Arena.
McIntyre forced to hightail it out of here. Oh, wait a minute.
Yes, I knew it.
Skull crushing finally the Miz. There's
Thought I said you in trouble.
Qualifying match begins next.
It was so nonchalant. Wait. 3-minute intermission time. What time is it? 8:22, so I had to wait till 8:26. Has Roman appeared lately? No, he hasn't, and I don't think he will until WrestleMania time, so that depends whether he's still involved in WrestleMania or not, but I believe so. He's still in the promos, so I probably believe so. But it's just that he can't be in the main event no more with Cody Rhodes now, like everybody wanted, so gotta see. Now what do I say? Oh yes, my dress is here. I can show you it. Here is my dress for the party. It's the most pretty Lolita dress I've had. Probably the only one I'll get. Nah, I'm lying. I'll get a black one someday. And it smells so nice too because, oh boy, it smelled like factory when I got it in the mail. It was disgusting. So I washed it. And I have a white underskirt so I can make it look like a fluffy teacup dress. So I can't wait to show you guys that. What time is 24. My mom's outfit is pretty good too. The stacking method works for you guys. If you want to make an outfit look more appealing, just always stack either a tank on the shirt or stack lots of underskirts over a dress so you can give the skirt more volume. Roman doesn't have a storyline to appear to no direction, no purpose, or no creative plans for him. Well, says who really? It's Roman Reigns. He could just really show up and do it, and just show up, just to show up. There doesn't necessarily have to be a storyline for him to show up and for people to care.
Get back.
No, shut up, Mom. You don't tell me when to go back. The time does.
Oh. That's a nice place, though.
It's Riyadh.
I know. You can't. I know you can't. Like, maybe you could, but you can't.
You can't go in the pyramids.
I
But
see, I know.
you know what? Show
But
speed.
it looks like.
But you know what? Show speed went inside those pyramids.
Huh?
Show speed went inside the pyramid.
What?
The streamer Show Speed.
Oh, yeah.
He went inside the pyramid.
You did?
I think he filmed the inside of it too, but I don't think
They
he.
won't let you do that.
No, they let him. I just don't know if he actually posted it or not because I didn't really watch the full video anyway. But I heard he filmed inside the pyramid, and I wonder what was in there.
But I wonder if they look like if they got stairs. I know you can't climb all the way, but I look like
Yeah,
if
word, bro, Steven. Steven
Did
A
you
said
see
the
it?
Patriots
That's
game
there.
will be a defensive low-scoring bet. I know, but I don't take the words. I don't take the words of news anchors. Okay, back in. I think now I could go back.
Wait.
The eyes of the world are on this tonight.
In Riyadh. The city.
Hey, don't turn off this controller.
The energy.
Listen to this place.
Experience Royal Rumble.
Yeah, don't give my brother bad thoughts about the Patriots because if you do, he'll blame me.
Experience Riyadh.
But if they manage,
We're already underway here. Qualifying
but if they
match for
manage,
number
I'm
one
totally going
contender,
to, I'm totally going to wear a
Pickle
fanatic
Main
outfit.
event. Be in position to battle Drew
I'm not a big
McIntyre
sport,
in
I'm
his
not a big
Randy
sports fan,
Orton
but
and The Miz
it's a
incorporates.
monumentous
The Miz wasted
occasion
no
for my
time
brother,
here,
so I'll
by
support
Mister
that.
Trying to qualify. A skull-crushing finale, then brings out the referee, then we get the belt strike. Sure, it may have been a questionable maneuver, but very smart from The Miz, who's out here pleading with our official Ryan Tran to ring the bell, to make the match official, only after confirming with Orton that he was in fact still willing to compete. But the Viper has been defanged thus far. Oh, Miz, avoiding away from it, avoid the impact with the desk. See the smile wash across the face of Miz! And now Orton suffering a taste of his own medicine as the Miz delivers and then mocks Orton with the pose. You gotta think of the opportunity at hand, not only for Randy Orton, but the Miz as well. A man who is perpetually disrespected despite all of his accolades in WWE. One of the most decorated superstars in history. Yet Miz is constantly overlooked and forgotten. If he punches his ticket to the fatal four-way, he's one step closer to the promised land and righting all those wrongs. Yeah, just ask him. He'll tell you all of that in one breath. Happen to enjoy the person. Very interesting man. Randy Orton, control line, trading right hands now. It's a wild start to Smackdown here in London. Randy Orton was watching James Fatu chase down
Julian Kiana. Oh no.
Miz was in the ring, delivering the skull-crushing finale. The entire roster reminding Drew MacIntyre that once you take the throne, you are a target, no matter where you are on the planet. Oh, scoop power slam! Vintage Orton arriving just in time, perhaps. Miz and Randy Orton certainly familiar with one another. Both have incredibly storied careers. They've been rivals. They've stood beside one another. In the end, the goal is simple, an RKO for the Viper to punch his ticket to the Fatal 4-Way a week from Saturday, the Saturday night's main event. Look out, Joe! Great awareness by the Miz to get away from the Drake and DDT, but now he gets the real deal on the announce desk.
I didn't move anything out.
So I don't think Randy's finished yet. Not with that look. And Miz is going to pay the price.
Cause they're not doing
that heavy.
Cause he's not doing it hard, Mom.
And he ain't heavy.
London, you mean
You don't have to be heavy.
Time is the call from the crowd.
Just break it.
Orton breaking the count in order to inflict even more damage.
I like how many times, man.
Things beginning to look bleak already for the Miz. Orton giving chase back inside now. Once again looking for the draping DDT.
And this time, after all the damage that's done, he delivers.
Despite the pre-match attack executed by The Miz, the tables have turned back into the favor of Randy Orton.
He wants it. And he'll want no later more for the three most destructive letters. But the Miz, and what a counter! And again, the cover to advance and qualify. Right shoulder gets up.
You got me
Just
there.
a moment to spare from Randy Orton.
So you
It
just
can
have
be a
to
heartbreaker if you're The Miz. And you've landed not one, but two of your best shots in the form of skull-crushing finales. And Orton still survives. Now begins to creep into your mind. This is where The Miz needs to be relentless.
Going for it again, Corey.
Cameraman caught Randy giving instructions to the man. Oh, I didn't see that, but yeah. I've seen bits like those mad times, and I'm like, yeah. Even the girls, they always rub their hairs. Well, I was correct about this.
To determine the #1 contender for the undisputed
But it was obvious anyway.
14-time world champion Randy Orton just took a massive step toward number 15, and RKO takes out The Miz. We've seen it a million times and it never gets old. Out of nowhere, what a win for the Apex Predator tonight.
That was a beautiful candy on that superstar. We will have 4 superstars filled in by the end of the night. Saturday night's main event, we're just 8 days away for the #1.
As a reminder, Saturday Night Main Event will be delayed due to Leone's first birthday party. So I'm most likely gonna stream around 8:15 to 8:30. So I'll miss a half hour.
It's actually the first time that we are talking. It's kind of nice. And I see you obviously have some problems in the back of your head, so let me get one thing straight. Tonight, I will beat Sami Zayn, and I will step one step closer to that. True. I won a championship on my first night back. Simply because I don't fight like a sane man.
Right now, I just don't care. There's a mentalist after me. Tell you what, you win your match tonight, you win the 4-way, I'll see you at the Rumble. I didn't knock out Jacob's teeth, I'll sure as hell knock out yours.
When we return to Smackdown, where are things now in the MFT's Fight at 6? A look back at the drama from last week when the Rangers left in the hands of Solo Sikoa. That's next.
Intermission, so 36.
Why did not?
Mommy, that's to stay in sync with them. Every commercial break is 3 minutes, so. Where she goes going?
Sometimes it's more than 3.
Yeah, shut up, Mom.
This is more than 3 minutes.
So as for Damian Priest and Solo Sikoa's match, there's 2 ways that can go. Aleister Black could interrupt this match, and or the Wyatt Six could interrupt this match. So
Yup, ding, ding, ding.
that's 2 ways that match. So it's really uncertain who will win. So we shall see. But I think Solo Sikoa will win only because I don't know. I think the MFTs will handle getting rid of the Wyatt Six pretty well. Who knows? Maybe they'll even they'll use the lantern to get rid of them. Because they still have the lantern, and who knows if he'll walk out with it. Wouldn't it be funny? Wouldn't it be funny if he actually did a Bray Wyatt walk with the what you call a lantern? Because I remember LA Knight did it all those years ago. Not LA Knight. Was it LA Knight or was it The Miz? I forgot. Okay, it's time.
Stronger Together is presented by Progressive. Not only does Progressive let you bundle your insurance, they also give you round-the-clock protection.
Family versus family. The MFTs taking out Alliance 6 8-man tag team match.
Side jumps, okay? Cena Lucas is giving you the advantage. Oh, man! The showdown we've all been celebrating for! On Giants action! By getting hit by a leg drop. A shot fired from the Raptors! And over the uppercut.
So I like Randy Orton. Who doesn't like Randy Orton?
You think you stole our light, but you just inherited the weight of what it really means. The lantern has never been a weapon. We carry it in the dark, so the dark doesn't carry us. It does not belong in the hands of someone that believes taking it is more powerful than its true purpose. It will come back to us. Like a moth.
Did I hear Batista has a new movie coming out with Vin Diesel? I mean, I think I did, but I don't know what it is. But this wouldn't be the first time they worked with each other, so... I mean, they worked in Guardians of the Galaxy together, so it's not really that... If it's like, you know, more of an in-person ordeal, then yeah, it's a little different, but still, they
Let's
worked
turn our
together.
attention to the fiercely competitive women's tag team division. Reported last week, Nia Jax Lash Legend again. Let it be known they will stop at nothing.
Alexa Bliss one-on-one with United States champion Julia. Figured Kiana James could be a problem in this matchup. A DDT to the champion Alexa would then turn her attention to the business associate of Julia with a right hand. What Alexa didn't account for was the potential of Lash Legend and Nia Jax getting involved. And Northern Lights bomb from Julia picking up the W, but things would go from bad for Miss Bliss to even worse at the hands of two of the most powerful superstars in WWE, Nia Jax and Lash Legend, who would lay waste to Alexa with an annihilator.
She's wearing her supporting outfit. This was dedicated to a kid, an autistic kid, I think.
All alone. So I need to know, were you actually sick, or was it like a I'm sick?
Lex, it wasn't like a I'm sick. It was like and you're the one that was having a title opportunity without me there. I mean, do you know how many title opportunities that I have turned down because I put the team first?
Really?
Yes. Me too. That's besides the point.
What I need to know is, do you have my back?
Well, do you have my back? Lex,
Yes.
you're my person. I'm sorry, I was sick. Forever. I'm gonna stretch.
You're my person.
You know, you have no reason to trust me, but that is typical Alexa. You know, she makes you feel guilty and walks away like she's the victim. I mean, what is you?
Really good at it too.
No, you're right. I don't trust you. And the next time you give me unsolicited advice, you're not gonna like my response. And this charade, I know why Lexi isn't friends with you anymore. And you've changed.
Let her do the hard way. I was trying to be kind.
I was just being nice. That's a very Galinda. Look, Julia, just because that outfit grew on me doesn't mean I want to see it every time you come out.
The United States champion. Now going to Alexa Bliss with her bestie back by her side. Charlexa Bliss and the Queen, Charlotte Flair. Next. Charlotte, take a light before.
3 minutes. It'll be alright. Tiffany Stratton is soon to return, I've heard, so let's see what damage Tiffany Stratton can do to undo her loss against Jade Cargill. So let's see. Because ever since Jade Cargill became champion, she didn't defend at all ever since. And that begs the question, are they really relying on Tiffany Stratton to take it back from her? Or like what? So we have to wait to see. And that's stupid. R-Truth also came out with another like, you know, just in the shower moments. That's what they're called, really. Just out of nowhere questions. He's like, do you ever really see a rat eat cheese? And the truth of the matter is yes, because there's that viral video of that rat stealing cheese in the subway. So, and no, not stealing cheese pizza. That's what it is. They were really fighting for it. So, yes, kind of. Does that count? I guess. I don't know. I'm not sure. It hasn't been 3 minutes, has it? I'll just wait till 8:45 just to be sure, because that was my mistake to lose count. But anyway. What are you doing? Hey, what's up? Hi there. Just waiting. Okay, we're back on now. Now.
Now there's Big Ben, Westminster area of London. We're a few miles west out in Wembley, of course, the big stadium just outside England beat Germany in the 1966 World Cup, and some recent chatter of sports here in this country that a local could be fighting here in London in the coming months. This guy right here, UFC top 10 middleweight, Michael Venom Hayes. Great to have him ringside here tonight. Nice reception.
I don't know who you are.
In the world, UFC top 10, Michael Venom Hayes.
United States champion Julia and her business associate Kiana James ready for tag team action.
Oh, if you haven't noticed that my ends are dyed, my hair ends are dyed, but I still have to continue making them more blonde because this is not light enough to show color. I have no idea what you just said.
Awesome reception from one of the greatest of all time.
I like that green. Mommy, it says Queen. She wore this outfit already.
Before we heard it just moments ago backstage, as Bliss and Flair were reunited after a week ago, it was Alexa who got the phone call prior to the match against Julia. Charlotte was out sick, couldn't make it to the locker room, and the ringside to be by Bliss's side was on the aftermath. What happened?
Don't tell me, Joe, as smart of a man as you are, that you're following this whole charade, this whole thing.
Did my sister and family visit over the holidays?
They never have been.
It's not the holidays they're visiting. They're just visiting to be a part of Leonie's first birthday this next Saturday. They should be coming on Tuesday. They'll probably be here around Tuesday, but they won't show up to our house until like maybe Thursday or Wednesday.
Amazing. Alexa Bliss on her own? Great. The machine is not greater than the sum of its parts, in my humble opinion. Whereas on the other side of the ring, you got Kiana James, you got Julia, who make no false assumptions about the nature of their business, of their relationship. It is strictly professional. It's about money, it's about success, it's about opportunity. And think of the opportunities that will come their way if they are there to knock off Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss at the same time.
So you give credit to this woman who's in the ring right now, Kiana James, for the job that she has done and everything in guiding Julia back to the United States Championship. A couple weeks ago, Julia started her second reign with this title after topping Chelsea Green.
And I wouldn't say that Kiana has necessarily guided Julia so much as
Triple
facilitated
H
the
doing with
process.
Julia, she needs a opponent for a United States Championship for Atlanta
To secure
opportunity.
opportunities, to make sure that Julia is
It's
getting
common
the
sense
chance
on
she
booking your
deserves.
wrestlers. Yeah,
Right
keep
now,
on saying
Alexa Bliss
it. He'll
is
only
all
ignore us
over
more.
Kiana James.
Good start for Bliss. Oh, the big knee is. Kiana James just followed her into the ropes, and now the winner's a suplex.
I think somehow Kiana James has flown under the radar here in WWE. This is a young woman who improves each and every time she steps into the ring. She's in there holding her own with one of the best of all time, Charlotte Flair, right now. And I don't think that should be overlooked.
Drives her into that corner, and then the uppercut is delivered from James.
Kiana James has all the tools to be a major player here in WWE. She has the physical ability, the athleticism. She looks fantastic. She's double tough. Tag made to Alexa Bliss. Oh, look at this.
You're telling me that's not friendship, that's not synchronicity and teamwork here.
Oh, it's called they got stuck watching Dancing with the Stars on the flight over and they decided to reenact it to try to convince these schlubs in the crowd.
Oh, big right hand from Alexa. There goes Julia. As Julia and Kiana James look to take control here in London.
At least finally they have, you know, commercial.
The beautiful Madness now taking control of this tag team
Intermissions
contest
where I
for
can
her
see the
team.
fight.
Alexa Bliss in the wrong part of town right now, Bill.
They didn't even do that for the Miz's fight, I don't think.
Is Julia, just as you mentioned a couple weeks into her second reign. Of course, she had success at NXT before coming here to SmackDown. And that's Chelsea Green, and now Kiana James. Well, spotlight moment for Kiana James being this tag team. See what she can deliver.
When you're on the roster and you see your name across from someone with the status of a Charlotte Flair or Alexa Bliss, it's exciting. You realize it's an opportunity. Even though you may not be the featured name on the marquee in that instance, it's a chance to prove that you belong, that you can hang with the best of the best, that you may be better than the best of the best.
A 14-time world champion in Charlotte Flair, 5-time world champion, future Hall of Famers. And there's Kiana James really getting the best. She's pulling back on the nostrils that time of Alexa Bliss. That compromised position as her back was arching against the rope. And you can see Charlotte trying to come to her aid, but with the referee turn, now they're double teaming and getting the best of Alexa.
That was a very wise decision by Julia to get under the skin of Charlotte Flair on the outside, force the official to keep Charlotte out of the ring, and use double team tactics.
Oh, able to drop that elbow into the cover, lateral press, and a kick out by Alexa Bliss.
And John, I've watched a lot of Julia throughout her career, even predating her time in WWE. This is an absolutely lethal woman. And I feel like she still hasn't even hit that next gear yet. She's already United States champion. But if Julia learns to fully unleash the way she had that got her to WWE, I think the sky may not even be the limit. I think it's beyond.
Corey, what was it that got your attention right away with Julia?
The ferocity with which she competes, her striking ability, her toughness in the ring. She's an absolute beast once she gets rolling. Cover here by James.
Here she is hooking away. Referee turned for a moment and caused her perhaps a beat.
Again, I think Julia is a bit of a non-traditional competitor here in WWE, and that's where Kiana James has played such a major role.
Look, you mentioned having the total package. Look at the power, but look at the tactics and skill. Alexa Bliss able to counter and get those shoulders down. Keeping away from Charlotte Flair. Almost makes the tag and then drives the back into the ground.
It was almost as though Kiana was mocking Alexa Bliss, realizing that she wasn't going to make the tag.
Oh, that shoulder driving right into the midsection.
Kiana is a powerhouse, no doubt about it. You don't believe me? Just ask Alexa Bliss when she regains her breath.
Hi there,
From the top, Julia! Missile drop kick on the money into the cover.
Well, it's intermission time, so.
Cover again by the champion and Charlotte Flair's interference.
See ya, Triple H won Julius in 2019. Now you finally got her in WWE. Don't know how to book her correctly. He doesn't deserve it. And he messed up her booking. Yeah, he's done a lot of stuff that he probably will never fix and never care about ever again.
James and Julia did a great job of cutting the ring in half, isolating Alexa Bliss, not allowing
really getting dusted by Sean creatively.
Creatively,
what are they doing with the Adam Pearce angle? I don't know.
And here comes the Queen.
But there's a reason. But there's a reason why superstars don't have conflicts anymore with the manager and high ups anymore.
For Julia as well.
I mean, look what happened. Look what happened with John Laurinaitis and John Cena.
Flair. Oh, that clothesline delivered.
Kiana James in all types of trouble right now, at the mercy of the Queen. Charlotte Flair over.
Oh, what a boot! And delivers one to James as well.
Charlotte Flair making the long climb to the top turnbuckle.
Flair up top, gonna fly through London, cross body to put it away. And Kiana James able to kick out.
And Charlotte was actually attempting to hook both of Kiana's legs, but in doing so, took some of the pressure off of Kiana's shoulders. But maybe the only reason James was able to escape.
And great analysis there as James able to deliver to Charlotte came running in and then floored James again. Steps right over, back to that corner, but Julia's there to meet her. She's got to deal with Julia, and with that, Kiana James able to get back to her feet.
Mutually beneficial business partnership. Kiana James and Julia. Nice neck breaker by the Queen. And spine buster.
Kiana James showing something against the 14-time world champion. Now here comes Beautiful Madness. Hooking a likely winner right here, and the save from Bliss.
Really, with that Arrivederci knee right on the temple of Charlotte Flair. Bliss has re-entered the fray.
And she gets pulled out of the ring by Kiana James.
Would you like
So
to
it's
see
all
Charlotte
Julia
and
looking to take
wrestle?
control against Flair.
Yeah. Just that they would probably have me confused with each other because they would, if you turn their backs, I wouldn't tell who's who.
With a huge right hand.
Maybe only now because Izzy dyed her hair platinum blonde and I could tell that Charlotte is a natural blonde.
Both
So
women unloading heavy artillery in this tag team contest. Who wants it more? This is great happenstance. Julia was able to be tagged by Kiana James.
Kiana James, now the legal partner. Oh, Alexa Bliss is there! Alexa Bliss, Sister Abigail, DDT is delivered to put away.
Fuck that bitch.
That Sister Abigail came out of nowhere, split second.
It was great ring awareness, situational awareness, but Alexa Bliss, wait a minute, it's Jax, it's Legend.
Lash Legend just floors
why did you let them come in here?
And now it's 2-on-1 surrounding Charlotte Flair.
I'm not really digging as much of that. As much as I love a Kiaru style outfit. Just fur on the side of your jeans is not good. You need to have it. You need to have it on or off. You can't have it both. You can't half-ass it when it comes to fur on leggings.
Voice of reason.
And she does, she holds her back.
Yeah, that was it.
One of the most stunning nights in Smackdown history. 3 stations of hell. But now, where does it leave Cody Rhodes? We will hear some American nightmare coming off the loss of the Undisputed Championship to Drew MacIntyre next.
Had Julie ever wrestled Asuka? No, I don't think so. 58. Okay, so wait till 901. 901. Had Julie ever wrestled Asuka? Yeah, I really don't think she did. But you can tell she wants to be like Asuka. Just with no fancy makeup, I guess. I can't get copyright for this, so I need to talk more. I need... Okay, talk to me about anything. I can't wait to show you. Can't wait to show you the bows that I got for my outfit. They're really big, you guys. I didn't think they were that big. They didn't look that big in the picture. Well, on me, they sure do look big. And I love bows that have pearl chains on them. Julia versus Asuka is a dream match or a SummerSlam match. Yeah, I could see that as a SummerSlam match. If they took her seriously, which they don't, so... Ooh, another code. Another code. Gonna put that on my cookie run. I see another code for Collectibles. Yay, cookie cutters.
I thought they were saying commercials, didn't they?
No, mommy. Ma, this is a replay.
Once we get a final score on Monday night.
I just hope both teams have fun.
Oh,
Solo
Bro,
Sikoa.
you're absolutely right. This is just more than a lantern. I can see the millions of fireflies across the world. They are now in my possession. Your legacy is in my hands. And if you want this lantern back, I suggest you put those tag team titles on the line. But that's just the beginning. You see, my family is going to take back all the gold. But until then, I'm going to take real good care of this. And he is going to be with me when I take out Damian Priest and bring back the WWE Undisputed title to the family.
I love that. Cody Rhodes. Stop this music. Stop.
Spent the majority of our careers in and around combat sports, and the real definition of ultimate is how do you get up? How do you respond from adversity? Things that the man in front of us right now, shocking terms that Austin is most prized possession.
Cody calling himself QB1 is no accident. Rhodes always wants the ball in his hands, no matter the circumstance. You can see the emotion on the face of the American Nightmare, doing his best to remain stoic. But inside, there's turmoil, there's disappointment, there's even a level of embarrassment for this man.
And this will probably be one of the last few times we'll see it.
Throughout his career, he's returning to WWE. It feels almost unnatural, almost uncomfortable to see Cody out here without that year-to-year grin, without the gold wrapped around his waist. Hopefully we get some answers here.
I think he summed it up perfectly as soon as he entered from this massive sold-out crowd. My first thought was something.
Well, that sounds
Cody Rhodes is
sounds a
dressing
bit
using his chin.
different.
Yep.
That's okay. That's okay. Because if anything, I guess it was becoming a bit episodic. I would come out here, I would tap my fist 3 times, we'd all say, whoa, I'd walk into the ring, WWE champion, and I'd ask you, what do you want to talk about?
There's nothing to talk about anymore. Again.
Don't worry, we're going to discuss the WWE champion, Drew MacIntyre. I said it was all becoming episodic. I don't think I ever broke down why the name of the podcast is what do you want to talk about. Why, what do you want to talk about was always the first thing I said. It was quite simple. I wasn't just the company's champion, I was your champion. I didn't want you guys... I didn't want you guys to be spectators, I wanted you guys to be teammates. But somewhere along the line, perhaps I got comfortable with episodic. Dare I say even predictable. I did not see all the eventualities, all the ways which I could lose. Or is Drew MacIntyre just that good?
Who is that guy? He broke character.
I can ask myself that, or I can ask you, what does Shawn Michaels, Hulk Hogan, Steve Austin have in common with the American Nightmare? It's simple. We are the only ones who ever went back-to-back at a Royal Rumble. And only one of those names ever won it for a
Best dressed in
third
professional
time. Because
wrestling
it's
is
a hell of
Cody
a feat,
Rhodes.
almost an
I
impossible feat.
guess,
And
suit
each and every one of you know me very well. I love a
Even though
gamble. I love a
that
long
color
shot.
of suit
In
is
the
the kind that
ever-evolving
flashes
WWE, where we have the best men and women's roster, sometimes the best superpower you can have is believing in yourself. So here and now, in a city that means a great deal to me, a city that I came to and wrestled every weekend at What Culture Pro Wrestling to sharpen my skills and come back the American Nightmare, in a city that does deserve a WrestleMania, in a city that does need a Blue Peter badge. Let me make it official. Drew MacIntyre has said that there is no rematch clause. Good. We'll do this the old ways. I am officially declaring myself the first entrant in the 2026 Royal Rumble.
Yeah, but you won't win this time. You can't win 3 times in a row, man.
So, London, what do you want to talk about? Let's talk about Jacob Fatu. I met Jacob Fatu backstage APW. I knew he's the thoroughbred. I watched Jacob Fatu wrestle Solo Sikoa, and I knew he was on the come up. Jacob Fatu is a young veteran in our industry. But as a young veteran, I am aware, I'm absolutely positive he knows what the word receipt means.
I got receipt.
Jacob Fatu, you have the biggest receipt I have ever handed out coming to you. You can drive your all-gas car down here right now and collect it yourself, or Jacob, I can come and find it and beat the
I heard
place
Ron
off
from the
your
Vision
ass.
is gonna win the Royal Rumble. Oh, please. Don't tell me you actually believe in those stupid made-up lists.
And number 2,
Get back.
Fatu's got a receipt.
Get
picture. Speaking of that title picture, please welcome my guest, Matt Cardona. Now that you are moments away from a qualifying match against Trick Williams for an opportunity at Drew MacIntyre's undisputed WWE Championship. Now, what would it mean to not only come back to WWE, but also win that title?
I'm going to say it's a shame the way Cody lost the title last week. I was looking forward to wrestling my buddy, seeing who the better man was. But now that match is going to be against Drew MacIntyre. But Drew and I, we go way back too. Check the history books. Drew's first match in WWE was against me. Just like Cody, just like Drew, I had to leave WWE to find myself, to reinvent myself, but I'm back now. And unlike Cody and Drew, they're both former WWE champions, and I'm not. Yes, I'm not just back to be back. I am back for a spot at the top. My journey, the ups and downs, the grind, it all led me back here. I am back to be the undisputed WWE champion. I am back to be the undisputed WWE champion.
Well, you heard the man. That's what I'm to do.
Kathy Kelly with Matt Cardona.
I saw on Trick Williams' page. He took last look into the little farm he had, and it was pretty cute.
You did it.
Now, 3-minute time. Time. 9:14, so 9. It's 9:17. I'll wait. Trick Williams can win this only because they need a heel on this whole match, and we have none. So I like Matt Cardona and all, but Trick Williams is more cordial because he spent more time here. So, but I have no doubt that Matt Cardona will be in the title picture somewhere along the line. After all, he was a top star in TNA, so you can't take that away from him. And speaking of TNA, I don't think Santino is the official whatever. He's not in Power anymore. He gave it to Sonya Deville, and it's another troop where once again they're using Sonya Deville as an abusive manager type trope again, and it's pretty. I'm not talking to you, Mom.
I'm not, but who, Deville?
Who else, Deville, Mommy? Yes, thank you. You're remembering. So Sonya Deville's back in the abusive managerial trope again, and I don't know why TNA decided to basically rip off or like try to do it their version of this and stuff. Oh well. That's again not to do when you're premiering an episode. I saw Cora Jade as well, but it was pretty nice seeing her as well.
Oh.
We'll find out if it's confirmed, but I saw on my page that the Jacob Fatu and Cody Rhodes match will be official. Okay, it's time to pause.
The WWE podcast roll-on just heard Cody Rhodes mention what he's talking about. This hour is yes, this great lineup, including Ken Golden in Boston to see Undertaker with the legendary Bruce Richard. Ken Golden, the $1 billion king of memorabilia, sits down with Logan Paul. Stephanie has Bailey as her guest, and Raw recap with Morgan and Roxanne Perez with Sam and Megan Fox. Great reception.
This atmosphere has been incredible, Joe. You know why? Because Trick Williams is a star. In every sense of the word, this man could be the future sooner than later.
Number 1, Trick Williams, the brash and bold entrance to Smackdown, an athletic freak and furious. Always ready.
And his opponent from Long Island, New York, weighing in at 230 pounds, Cardona!
Corey, how good does this have to
I need to get used to that because once again, Jeff Rebel makes superstars say words before their songs.
For number 1 contender status, if you can get through this qualifying match, make your way to the Fatal 4.
The thing about it is, Matt Cardona does not take any of this for granted anymore. This is a young man who tasted a great deal of success in WWE, was let go and forced to reinvent himself to carve his own path. And trust me, outside of this bubble, it is not easy. But that's what Matt Cardona did. He reinvented himself. Now the question is, what does he do with the opportunity he's been given? He's got a massive task at hand in the form of Trick Williams, an up-and-comer who's already marked for stardom in this game.
Well, you spent a lot of time with Trick Williams ringside in the course of the match. What would be your strategy if you're Matt Cardona?
Listen, I think Matt Cardona needs to add a few new wrinkles to this game. Throw in a play or two in the playbook. Because what Matt Cardona did in his first run in WWE has been studied. Everybody's seen it before. Some of it will still work, sure, but you've got to add something new to your arsenal. Whereas if you're Trick Williams, I would believe keep doing what you're doing. Stick with what brought you to your dance.
Cardona drives him into the corner and see, listen, you can hear what was said there, and you can see the body language with Trick Williams. Both these men arriving here with a new year to Smackdown. I think Trick says, this is going to be my spotlight as the new guy.
And you're absolutely right. Trick Williams looks at Matt Cardona and everybody else for that matter as trying to leech off of his spotlight, off of the hype that was built for Trick Williams.
And you see the power, you see the speed, the instant impact.
And I'll tell you, above all, the intangible that Trick Williams has is confidence. It is on another level, and sure, you can call it ego, you can say he's cocky, but the fact is, Trick Williams believes in his own abilities as much as anyone in this game. And that's going to take him far.
Explosive shoulder tackle, and then just says, get up to Cardona.
My question for you is, Joe, when are you going to get yourself a pair of lemon pepper steppers?
Do you think they sell this on heritage?
Lemon pepper steppers?
Look more like Pee Wee Herman walking down the bar.
That's weird.
Face first goes Williams.
Cardona now mounting an offensive attack here as he sends Trick Williams out into the floor.
And look, and Matt Cardona understands how much hype is surrounding Trick Williams right now. Cardona would love to be the dude that shuts him up and earns his entry into the Fatal 4-Way.
Gathering momentum here is Matt Cardona. Oh! Undisputed WWE Championship #1 contender qualifier.
Yeah, you're laying it right on your stomach, man.
You know, when we started the match, Corey, I turned to you and said, what should be the strategy for Matt Cardona? The type of offense that he just strung together in the last one there. And that is working well.
Listen, you don't necessarily get a second chance in WWE if you haven't earned it, which tells me that Cardona has put in work. He's added layers to this game. Go away, learn a new role, as they used to say. But I like the aggression I've seen thus for out of Cardona, but it backfired on him there.
Yeah, as he ate the edge of the apron.
In a very, very short period of time, Trick Williams has become wildly popular, or at least polarizing. You know, not the entire fan base likes him or hates him. They feel some kind of way. It's the charisma that oozes out of Trick Williams each and every time he walks through the curtain. Trick now bringing the fight. And Matt Cardona.
It moves on to Saturday night's main event.
Experience-wise, Cardona has him beat. Well, of course, that's why my brother does have a point. Matt Cardona would be champion before Trick Williams is here on the main roster.
Fatal four-way. We got 2 more qualifiers still to come tonight. And look at the athleticism of Trick Williams. Everything about this man says star.
At 6'5", 250 pounds. And a body fat percentage so low you can barely see it. And just breaking before the 5 count there with the neck of Matt Cardona draped over that middle rope.
Don't forget what Trick Williams accomplished before arriving here on Smackdown. This man was an NXT champion. He was the TNA champion. Trick NA, as they called it when he was on top. There's not much standing
he
between
can
Trick
match
Williams
him in
and
power.
Orton here.
I mean, this dude did lose twice.
Back again, he could take a massive step in that
I
direction
wouldn't know about Matt Cardona, but technically so did Trick Williams. Beat him twice, so they match each other there.
They were just 8
I'm
days
not
away
really
to
sure.
Saturday night's main event in Montreal, but look at this scene here, Wembley Arena in London, England, as we're in the midst of our #1 contender qualifiers. This is Trick Williams, while you were away, just slamming down the face of Matt Cardona into that hard edge of the apron. For the winner here tonight advances to be in the fatal 4-way to #1 status and fight for it all.
Cover here by Williams to advance. Right, as we mentioned moments ago, the list has already been populated by the Viper Randy Orton. Look at the elbows. Look at the aggression from Trick Williams. Teeing off on Matt Cardona.
Round and pound with Cardona having returned nearly 6 years away from WWE. You mentioned Randy Orton. He got the best of the Miz with a spectacular, jaw-dropping RKO to open up the evening and put away the Miz.
Breaker doesn't deserve to win the Royal Rumble. It should be Austin Theory. It will make sense because he was the most famous Survivor Series, and plus the Rollins probably will be at Mania. We can only hope, but as for Austin Theory, I'm not sure. But I do believe he could be a runner-up.
Top 10 UFC middleweight is sitting ringside right behind us, taking the action here in London. Cardona, and both men are down.
It was a desperate maneuver by Matt Cardona, but extremely effective at leveling the playing field.
Because I have a feeling that things will start to get tense because mostly there's a chance that all division could enter the Royal Rumble, and let's see where their loyalty lies. Because I bet you Logan Paul will be the first to eliminate his friends.
I still will never get used to this, though. Don't say it, Joe. Thank goodness. Big boot on the ear from Cardona. Rocks the world of Trick. How about it? Zigzag into the cover. Do it.
Able to get that right shoulder up after the zigzag delivered by Matt Cardona.
And this is a moment where for Matt Cardona, you're realizing how much the landscape has changed in WWE. In your 6 years away, all of the competition from top to bottom has stepped up their game. It's a different game altogether.
And one of the true rising stars, oh, look at Cardona, quick to get into it. And one of the true rising stars is now opposite him. And athletically, one of the most dangerous of all in Trick Williams. The deep water now of this qualifying match for the #1 contender fatal 4-way.
Trick Williams showing wisdom beyond his years.
Oh no, there's Cardona as he delivers that boot right through the ropes, and Williams is leaning against the barrier now out on the floor. Could Cardona gather all this momentum and advance and qualify for that fatal 4-way? Trick sends him into the ring. Boom! That'll do it! Kick to advance! No! Cardona survives.
Again, a testament to the guts and will of
I
Matt
bet Brock
Cardona.
Lesnar wins the Saudi Arabia
Williams,
Royal Rumble. Yeah, there's that also. I don't believe he'll win, but as far as entering, there could be a possibility. And then what'll happen when he interacts
Great counter by Cardona.
with Paul Heyman's vision.
A big turn for Cardona.
Rick got a bit overconfident. Cardona made him pay.
And he knows it.
For the Rough Rider.
Able to get the knees up. And now lines him up. Williams out of the way for the moment. Big How sets him. Corey, he just sent him 2/3 of the way across the ring.
Rick having flashbacks to his days on the gridiron. Look out, Cardona!
He backs down. Trick shot delivered to advance.
Yep, I knew it. I knew it. Yep, Trick Williams, just like I said.
You don't have to like Trick Williams' attitude, but you better believe the hype.
Tricky two sides. Mr. Wolfpack.
Okay, we got one face and one heel.
Take a look at this, the closing moments. That high impact tackle from Williams set the stage for a trick shot right on the chin of Cardona. Trick Williams has earned entry into the #1 contender fatal 4-way at Saturday night's main event 1 week from tomorrow.
Oh, Kid Wilson. Yeah. Mommy, it's nobody. Wait, stop running like that. Yo, this song went viral. I can't believe that this song went viral. And everybody, and I like to debunk everybody was wrong. It was not used by AI. It was art. It was by an indie artist. It was art by an indie artist. So don't worry about AI being used.
He just attacked Cardona right in the back of the head.
Cardona's likely being toxic.
But Cardona breaks down.
Yeah.
Back on January 2nd.
What do you know? What do you know? Kid Wilson had the Joe Henry treatment.
Maybe it's your part of the problem.
Matt Cardona used a Rough Rider. I don't remember. I don't remember because I'm only now starting to see him fight more, so I wouldn't remember.
So, how do you prepare for an opportunity of this magnitude?
Kathy, I can talk all day about Drew. We have a lot of history, but I don't want to get ahead of myself. Tonight is about Solo. Facing Solo one-on-one isn't an issue. But is it really going to be one-on-one? I don't think so. But let me remind the world of something. London, I became Senor Money in the Bank. That was 1 versus all. So tonight, Solo, NFTs, if I gotta do 1 versus all again, that's exactly what I'm gonna do. I need to get past this. I need to get to Drew for the undisputed WWE Championship. Tonight, it's whatever it takes.
Good luck out there.
Intermission. More Kid Wilson. Who will he be feuding? 31, so 34. So everybody assumed that Kid Wilson's Titantron was used with AI, but it's not. He debunked it. It's made by an indie artist who was very good at animating spray paint, like acrylic art styles animations. So that's all fine and dandy as long as it's not made with AI. That's all fine and dandy. Is a song made with AI? I'm not sure because Def Rebel and CFO does use AI all the time, kind of now. they made Fatal Influences song with AI, and even though people hate that, it's still good. Like, I'll admit it, some AI songs are good, it's just that it's not good to influence them all the time. Because that'll make more people lazy. You should only use AI when it comes to independent projects, not projects that involve such high expectations. Like, I used AI to make the Knockin Chu Out logo, but that's for that purpose only. I'm not using it, like, to franchise myself or nothing. I would pay someone for that. I still haven't heard an AI song. Well, listen to Fatal Influences theme song, and there's the AI song right there. I've heard the only AI songs that I be listening to are those SpongeBob songs because they're so funny and so creative. I just love that. Almost. Clear. No. Yep. Unfortunately, yes. Even though it has a nice beat and everything, it was made with AI. I feel like the man with black glass bones and paper skin and a heart so fragile. Without you, this home is a pineapple. Listen to that song by I forgot what his name is, but just look at the song "Home is a Pineapple," and that's a SpongeBob AI song. It's a SpongeBob AI country song that he made up. That's what you call healthy use of AI, just for writing your own lyrics but using AI voice filtering. That's a healthy use of AI, so long as you don't say voiced by the actual person.
Kid Wilson's on a tear here.
You all know that I'm right. You know there's a problem. And I'm the solution. So I will say it again. I will let the whole world know you will need reassurance. You will need leadership. You will need me. Let me say, I am the tonic to the toxic.
That's you,
Oh, mommy.
And my name is Kit Will.
And his name is Fa2.
That's very toxic.
That's what Tony does.
Mommy.
Jacob Fa2.
That's right, Jake.
Don't take this moment away from Kid Wilson just because. No, you don't. You just. No, you don't. It's just that Nelly got a viral song. It takes a viral song for people to bounce their loyalty to someone. Am I right?
Yes.
Look at Joe Hendry, but at least Joe Hendry has actual skills to back it with.
Tony, you got something to say about me. You have something to say to me. Well, check this out. Bring your punk ass out here right now.
Earlier tonight. Rose is here and ready for a
fun anymore without the lock. It's not as fun as
We are in.
It's not as fun anymore without the locker room. And yes, another 3 minutes. Like what the heck? Mommy, I'm not talking about you.
I'm
Like,
saying this, they do it in class. Because it's almost...
no, because it's been streamed and they cut it. They cut it themselves through editing, Ma. Nope. Don't take the moment away from Kit Wilson though, because he has a viral song now and everybody's on board with him. So hopefully this will make him stop being such a C-lister wrestler. I don't think by a lot, but still, he could be in the League of Otis and R-Truth. Well, R-Truth is kind of too much, asking too much, but still. Take down. Imagine if I went to a Hatsune Miku concert before a BTF concert because they're actually playing. They're actually going to be in New Jersey too. Wait, no, that's not New Jersey. That's Newark. That's Ohio. But they must have a New York date too. Just one more minute left. Okay, back.
London for Friday Night Smackdown, and it has been a wild scene. And this is not the comfort of one of those champagne cons on that London IUC. Take us back to what happened just moments ago with Jacob Fatu and Cody Rhodes.
Cody, you got something to say about me?
I'm not really sure why they cut this, but still, I can see why they made the match now.
Shall receive Jacob Fatu, the American Nightmare, already in a nasty mood after losing his undisputed WWE Championship. Cody Rhodes is making a beeline for the ring, and chaos would follow. The American Nightmare stepping up for the Samoan Werewolf, and fists were flying tonight in London. Hit the ring and do their best to separate Fatu and Rhodes. But the damage has been done, and Nick Aldis has reached this decision, Joe. This is happening tonight. This is happening next week at Saturday night's main event from Oslo, Canada. Cody Rhodes, Jacob Fatu, that'll be streaming next Saturday with 8 days away.
What match is it? It's a regular match with Cody Rhodes and Jacob Fatu at Saturday Night Main Event next week. By the way, I think there's a AAA live stream tomorrow. I'm not too sure, but if I find out later, well, I can find out now actually.
lantern in hand. It's like his conjuring bag of gold is held in his antlers of the Wyatt Six and Uncle Howie.
Joe, I understand and appreciate mind games in this business as well as anyone, but I feel dirty watching this. This feels blasphemous, seeing Solo Sikoa with the sacred lantern, representative of the legacy of none other than Bray Wyatt. A family heirloom.
Yes, I am right. There is a AAA. There's a AAA match tomorrow night. There's a AAA show tomorrow night at 9 o'clock, so I'll watch that.
That illustrates the mindset.
I'm not aware of the matches. The only match I'm aware of is Elva Kingo and El Grande Americano compete in a #1 contender match to see who will fight Dominic. And if they want to keep the Dominic and the Kingo. The Dominic and El Grande feud running because they had a little bit of a quarrel the last time they were in a AAA match together. But now, if they might compete against each other, I think things will escalate further. They keep showing Sonic Cheeseburger commercials. I'm getting a whole cereal. I don't know. I'm watching it on a replay from the live stream server, so that's why I don't see it. Did you say AAA? Great, yeah. It's tomorrow. Tomorrow at 9 o'clock. But I only know of one match, and that's with El Grande Americano and El Vikingo.
This doesn't get any easier when you're in against Solo and that team sitting on
If you want to be at the top of the card in WWE, there is no...
#1 contender match. Whoever wins will fight Dominic for his Mega Champion.
What this is about is a fresh start for Priest. This is a man who won the World Heavyweight Championship by cashing in Money in the Bank at WrestleMania. It doesn't get much bigger than that. But since then, Priest has become obsessed with recapturing that feeling, that rush, that high. And you can only achieve at the very pinnacle of this business. It could all begin a long journey back up the mountain tonight with Damian Priest.
that since the moment of WrestleMania, which is the span of his career, isn't that long, but then you think of the journey that he's taken since. And everything he's had to do, all the feud, all the damage he's put forth, and now here we are. Rick Williams has advanced to the #1 contender. Randy Orton has advanced to Saturday night's main event. And now Damian Priest and Solo Sikoa to decide the third spot.
What? You got it
Think about this, Joe. A few years ago when the world first laid eyes on Solo Sikoa,
don't bite your nails.
he sat at the right hand.
Tell that to someone who has anxiety.
Solo
It
Sikoa
sure
was
will
tapped
not
for
help
greatness
them.
back then. They used to refer to him as the tribal heir. Solo takes that anointment very seriously and intends to live up to those expectations.
Of course, from one bloodline to now his family tree that surrounds our desk right now. By the way, hard to broadcast when you got Tama Tonga and Tangaloa and JC Mateo making a human wall. Just a few feet
Making a
from
human
us.
wall.
Man, of human beings out here. Oh, and a super kick by Priest. Solo spilled to the outside.
Yeah, right onto our announce desk. He tries to
Where they put the candle?
gather himself here.
Ma, they're holding it in their hand.
Yeah. Remember that human wall I just mentioned?
Yeah,
You just
human
realized
wall.
it exists. And Tonga right in the face of Damian Priest.
Priest stands about 6'7". There aren't too many superstars on the roster he has to look up to. Tonga is an exception for sure.
Tonga with shades on, up and off the apron to floor Damian Priest.
my goodness.
The numbers game turning the tides in this matchup in favor of the MFT. Led by Solo Sikoa, who would love to join the field of Randy Orton and Trick Williams as those who have qualified for the #1 contenders fatal 4-way. Here, becoming #1 contender for the undisputed WWE Championship, now held by Drew MacIntyre. And as confident as Damian Priest has become recently, Joe, the fact that Priest is out here facing Solo and the MFTs without backup is a questionable decision.
I hope Psycho Circus wrestles tomorrow. Oh, I'm sure they would. Let me see the poster because I saw Laredo Kid. I saw. Laredo Kid, yep, Psycho Circus Kid, Psycho Clown, I think. Penta, El Grande, Dragon Lee, Lola Vice, Mr. Iguana. Yep, all the usuals.
Priest not afraid to make a fight ugly. Not afraid to take a shortcut. You may need more than one in this one when you're dealing with somebody as lethal as Sikoa. Big lariat? No. Oh, he was looking for that massive rebound. Oh, and drop. That pop up and to advances Solo, but Priest quick to kick out. In the disdain of this London crowd. He inches toward the fatal 4-way running hip attack.
Yeah, limelight
backing it up.
Basking in the
High
limelight.
impact style in the corner. Next week in Montreal, somebody's going to win a #1 contenders fatal 4-way and fight for the undisputed championship. We know 2 of the names who are in it, Randy Orton and Trick Williams. Right now, with this running hip attack, Solo Sikoa is trying to get in if he can qualify and defeat Damian Priest here. You can see the confidence of Solo Sikoa growing as this match progresses. During the break, look at this display of power. Launching Damian Priest into the canvas, and Solo looking for it once again. Going for the running hip attack. Spinning heel kick, and you see the MFTs. I mean, even JC Mateo's cringing after that as Alessandro looks on.
Hey, you saw that Bray Wyatt picture?
From Damian Priest able to recover and deliver the kick. But what can Priest do now for the opportunity he created for himself? Priest out here in this qualifying match for that #1 contender fatal 4-way as the MFTs surround the ring. Priest in the tail holding on to that Riot 6 lantern, but is taken from Uncle Haii Rico. And now, Damian Priest, as often is the case, up on his feet, ready to give everything. Here they go, testing each other, towing the line, center of the ring. And it's Mas Macho. Look at these right hands. And a left from Priest. This was the matchup on paper you just knew tonight would turn into something like this. Priest ringing the bell of Solo. Now putting those educated feet to work. One of the best strikers in the game. Oh, man, okay, is he met. Back and forth they go. 2 big men giving everything. The super kick from Solo. Spinning kick from Priest. And another Solo did his best to block the impact. Priest now drops Solo with another lariat. And Damian Priest can sense it. Can he advance? Stage dive in the corner. And again, this time able to get out the back door. And Priest now takes control, looking to make it Montreal. shout encouragement for the leader of MFT, Solo Sikoa.
Two-star comes tonight, Jordan Grace and Chelsea Green. Of course, we have our final qualifying match. Sami Zayn and Ilja Dragunov in a rematch.
Oh,
no. Would you look at this? The MFTs, as you knew they likely would, playing a role.
Look at that angler to miss the 7-footer.
My watch. Out. Goddamn.
is gone from this qualifying match.
Yeah, but the damage has already been done, Joe.
Solo Sikoa. He's getting him up there. Could this be an avalanche? No. Priest able to counter. Setting up the razor's edge. Oh my! What a thought!
And Solo survives.
That right shoulder gets up at 2 and change.
Incredible power required to deliver a maneuver like Priest just did to a man the size of Solo. But it looks like Sikoa might be scheduled for a trip south of heaven.
Tonga's up on the apron. Tonga, who already played a role. Now Tonga is up on the apron. Priest looks to dismiss him.
Yeah, Priest.
Samoan Spike, he gets out of the way. But that's spinning. Solo slam. The big impact.
Sikoa now from the top.
Right on the target. To advance. Oh, straight from Priest. What heart. What will.
What was that? Damian Priest.
Yep. You don't ever steal a dark relic. Whoa. Dude.
Wyatt 6 already.
The turf war continues.
Casey pounding away. Loomis pounding away. Nikki Cross is running everywhere. And Uncle Howdy.
Nikki, baby, you should have got the lantern back.
Wyatt 6
You
are
should
here.
have got the
They want
lantern
their
back.
lantern back.
A week ago it was the 8-man tag team that ended with Solo Sikoa taking the cherished.
Whoa! Sikoa from behind, just before Haii could get his hands on the lantern.
And that spiritual beacon of the Wyatt 6 is back, secured by Solo Sikoa in the midst of this qualifying match. Oh no! Damian Priest! South of heaven! Couldn't get him!
Wow. I thought Solo would win it for sure. Okay, so I was wrong, but that's great. That's great. They're coming back. Oh, never mind.
Watching. Perhaps he was. And tonight, that was to the benefit of Damian Priest. There you see moments before Haii recaptured the lantern. Solo, all smiles, to spoil the celebration. But Solo took his eyes off the damn dangerous man. And Damian Priest with a one-way ticket south of heaven. And Priest now joins the madness that will be the fatal four-way undisputed WWE Championship #1 contender match at Saturday night's main event. There's Uncle Howdy.
Come on, man. Get your lantern back.
Prized possession.
Yes.
The way it should be.
And they're gonna come back. They're gonna come back.
Wyatt.
Yes, I was like, they're gonna come. Yeah, there's a reason why he left and the other stayed. Hey, you know that's the same position Bray Wyatt got burned in.
Sami. What did you have to say last week? What was it? You hope that I win? Do you think Cody's gonna win? It's lucky you're not a betting man, or you would have lost, as usual.
You know what, Drew? I meant what I said, actually. I didn't want you to win. A part of me wanted you to win, and a part of me is really happy that you did, because here's what's going to happen next. I'm about to go out there, and I'm about to go to war with Ilja Dragunov. And I'm going to win. And next week, at Saturday night's main event in my hometown in Montreal, #1 contenders match, I am going to win. And then at the Royal Rumble.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. So maybe Sami Zayn will win for that reason too. But it's just weird gonna be having three faces and only one heel.
11 times you beat me. 0. If you happen to make it to the Royal Rumble, absolutely nothing is going to change.
We'll see.
Remember, still to come tonight, our final qualifying match. Undisputed WWE Championship #1 contenders qualifying match for that fatal 4-way. And it's going to be a great one. Sami Zayn and Ilja Dragunov. And it's the new powerhouse on Smackdown roster, Jordan Grace, as she takes on Chelsea Green right here in London. That is coming your way.
Carmelo Hayes' open challenge is next now. Same underdog gimmick for the longest time. I know, but what can you say, Ruben?
The United States Champion, Carmelo Hayes! Carmelo Hayes carrying on the open challenge of this United States Championship. What do you think? You're going to be walking out here. We're going to find out.
Commercial. So 12:04. I mean, not 12. 10:04. Without question, those Gap flannel shirts look worn out. That's a good. That could be a good and a bad thing, because as a person who dresses in J fashion and punk rock fashion and e-girl fashion, that's a flannel plaid is a perfect key essential for punk rocking outfits such as grunge outfits. So, but there's lots of ways to style it too. Not only the simple wrap around your hips, but you can actually wear flannel long skirts as a tank and then wrap it up with something else. You can wrap it up with another skirt, I think. I forgot. Let me see if I can look up that. Let me see if I can look up a video, because I remember I saved it on Instagram, because I follow this really talented fashion enthusiast that actually specializes in styling it in the way that would fit a punk rock e-girl J fashion aesthetic. You could wear a flannel shirt, not a flannel shirt, a flannel skirt, and then put a corset over it, and then a plaid flannel skirt, short skirt underneath the skirt, the long skirt, and then you have yourself a nice dress, a nice punk rockish dress right there. And you can have a tie too. You could tie it around your neck, but not in the formal way. Just wrap it around your neck. It's really pretty though. Wait. But that's a style that is really good. And I never tried it yet though, to wear a skirt as a shirt. I never tried that yet. I want to though, because I just don't know how to style it. And frankly, I think it would fall off me. But hey, that's what body tape is for, and I need to get it. I don't know when, but I'll get it. Okay. Okay, team.
Two championship clashes. One unforgettable homecoming. That's gonna have them home field advantage. The Women's Intercontinental Championship against Maxine Dupree. World Heavyweight Championship against Island's own Big Papa. So much on the line. This race is going to explode. Live from Belfast. Special start time. 3 Eastern, 12 Pacific, only on Netflix.
Smackdown here in London, which is home to 7 different Premier League clubs. Speaking of Premier, how much of Premier programming? WWE on the wheel. Season 2 is coming back to Netflix. It premieres this Tuesday, January 20th, only on Netflix. Here's a sneak peek.
Seth Rollins. Seth freaking Rollins. AKA my hot husband. Oh, that was terrible.
Oh my God, Seth going up top.
I like where this is headed.
Rollins to the top of the ring post, leg drop for Becky.
You know, I love having her on the road with me. It's a great thing to be able to share special moments together, understand each other, be there for each other.
I remember the first time I found out that Becky and Seth were an item,
He just
and I
needs
had
a
no
makeover.
idea.
Well, I would
And
have
it
no
was the
idea how to
last
make over
time
a
we were
guy
at MetLife
because
Stadium for WrestleMania.
guys' taste
And
in
then
clothing
Becky
is
was
not the
about
same
to
as
go
girls,
on, and I
and there's
was
plenty of ways
behind
that I could
Gorilla.
even
And all of a sudden I
put
see
guys'
her
fashion
making out.
incorporated into a girl's fashion. So that's
I
my
think I even
logic.
joked like, God, get a room.
That would be terrible. The only good look that I could actually come up with for a guy is a turtleneck chains, some jeans, and then some nice plain white shoes, sneakers, whatever, and sunglasses. That's the only sophisticated look I can come up with.
Came to WWE with very high expectations for himself, and he's delivering week after week.
Oh, who's going to be this?
Whoa, Leon Slater!
I sure do.
Wow, Leon Slater, you're the opponent for Carmelo. That's great. You're still champion though.
The TNA X Division champ from Bradford, England.
Oh yeah, he's from London. That's why. No wonder. I always forget he's from London. I just never remember till I hear his accent, but I actually remember.
On social media and said, I want the best Britain has to offer. I think this may be it. Leon Slater, the youngest X Division champion in TNA history. Just for the record, show that title he's wearing around his neck. The first ever X Division champion, the phenomenal AJ Styles. Did that give you any sort of indication of what this young man is capable of? The sky isn't even the limit for Leon Slater. The dude is from outer space with his abilities.
England's very own.
I don't want Sami to win Royal Rumble. It's the same underdog storyline like Jey Uso. We need to get into a different direction. Also, there is the right choice. Yep. Whatever. But in my opinion, it'll be something predictable and something totally not new. And if it is, Something new, eventually it'll flop.
Leon Slater in his home environment. Yes, he's from Bradford, but this is England. They are proud of their athletes. They are proud of their competitors. Leon Slater, to your point, Joe, coming off several great moments here in WWE, not to mention becoming a household name in TNA. Tonight, Carmelo Hayes can be right for the picking. Momentum means a lot in this business. Hayes certainly has some, but I don't know if anyone has as much as Leon Slater.
Yeah, listen, we had December 13th, on January 6th on NXT's New Year's Evil. He was up against Obafemi.
Correct.
Nova, of course, retaining the NXT Championship on that night. And now here is the United States Championship Open Challenge. It is Leon Slater. He takes on the challenge. Boy, can't he go. Both of these guys, look at this bridging. Pinning combination and the counter.
Well, listen, we would be remiss if we didn't talk about what Carmelo Hayes has been up to recently. Yes, United States champion, but Hayes is finally seemed to have found his groove here in WWE. I caught up with Carmelo earlier today. He said, ironically, this journey has humbled me to a degree. I've learned to appreciate the competition and what it takes to remain champion in WWE. Carmelo says he's trying his best to employ a Mamba mentality, a day one mentality each and every night out.
Oh, I mean, that thing is echoing throughout this historic arena. We're here at Wembley Arena, by the way. 1948, this was an Olympic venue. They had boxing and swimming here. We have an Olympic swimming pool underneath us.
You talked to me earlier today about a legendary boxer making history in this very arena.
This is where Marvelous Marvin Hagler became the middleweight champion of the world. A historic and scary moment in boxing history, defeating Alan Ninja.
That guy fell in the audience.
to do so.
He fell while going back to his seat.
Who competed at Saturday Night's main event against Leon Slater and Javon Evans.
That was a very special night for Slater in DC. Look at this! Is I mean, Graves, are you kidding me?
I kid you not, Joe Test. Leon Slater came to play tonight. This is the sort of athleticism that has won him fans around the globe, and the young Brit making the climb to the top where he is right at home.
Just explosive! How high did that cross volley? So close to taking the United States Championship with all this offensive firepower.
I like that. I like that.
Don't give me that look. You were distracting me in front of the press. How am I supposed to concentrate with you yanking?
Joe Tessitore and Corey Graves with you on Friday Night SmackDown. Leon Slater and Carmelo Hayes. Boy, I mean, you were just talking about it in terms of the agility and the dynamic style. Those 3 minutes of that offensive rhythm that Slater put together.
Well, there's an old saying in this game, you need to maximize your minutes. You want the whole world to know your name. You want the WWE fans to remember you for years to come. Leon Slater just put on a master class.
Impressive.
In 3 minutes. Imagine what Slater's career would look like should he be able to become United States champion tonight. A double champion in 2 different companies. It's a very rare feat, but if anyone can pull it off, it could be Leon Slater.
And just to go back to a conversation you and I were having earlier.
Bruno Mars is here in Columbus in May, and the tickets start at $180. That's in the nosebleed section where the
experience. Carmelo Hayes does have an experience advantage.
I used to love Bruno Mars. I mean, I still love him now, but it seems like he only has one-hit wonders nowadays because it seems like he only made Appetit and that song with Lady Gaga, whatever it's called. And after that, I haven't heard much.
You can hear by the response from the live crowd, the respect and admiration they've already developed for Leon Slater. To your point, at only 21 years of age.
No.
From Hayes.
Joe, look at the way Carmelo, he's favoring his left knee. I think he might have been the leapfrog.
No.
Might have tweaked it
Mommy,
slightly.
watch the show!
Who
cares? Like, watch the show. Like, you were dumb enough to leave right in the middle.
if you feel something severe, you know you got to call an audible. You know the rest of your game plan. You got to throw off the
Vince was still in creative control Austin Theory, but most definitely, well, duh, he favorited that guy.
Tell us the match progresses.
Anyone Vince McMahon was biased on, he surely would have had anything. Why do you think Undertaker and Stone Cold was always the most taken care of in WWE?
You throw your best against the best who are willing to step up. And lucky for us, magic tends to happen.
If they just styled wrestling on TNA, I mean, he showed up on TNA last night, and there was a couple of teasers that he might face certain what you call a superstar from there. One, I have no idea who he is, but the other one was not Matt Cardona, it's Mike Santana. So there's that. They shot the title the same way because he went in Montreal, and with the Rumble in Saudi, I can see them. Well, yeah, you make a point there.
Inverted moments ago, Leon Slater again showing the world why he is the talk of this business right now. And Slater would love to
I don't think they'll take away the title from Drew that quickly, but if you're talking about Sami winning, that's probably a good reason why. But don't think just because home field advantages and certain region advantages make that a validation for them to win. Because there's plenty of times where superstars should have won in their own hometown, but they didn't.
21 years old is Slater, the TNA X Division champion, who is impressed.
So don't believe that.
What a kick! Certainly rocked the jaw of the champion, Mello, out of the way just
they
in
go
time.
for that. Yeah, they go for it, but depending on who they are, and I think it would most likely work in Sami Zayn's favor a little bit. But if they don't, then yeah, that says a lot about how they think about him now.
Carmelo Hayes can't get frustrated. Mello knows that each and every night he is going to step in the ring with the best the business has to offer. And just because that move didn't end the job doesn't mean you can get frustrated. Because when you get frustrated, you make mistakes. And the way Leon Slater is up to this point, that's not something Hayes can afford tonight.
The crowd appreciating what they're seeing. Stylistically, it's as entertaining as anything you will see. A reminder still to come. The qualifying match for that fatal four-way as the half crowd is put in.
Credit to Slater, who scouted the first 48 inside violation.
Mania, but not this soon. Yeah, sure.
And I love
I really don't think they're gonna make him drop the title that quickly.
Scrambling for a cover. Deep hook at the leg. Leon Slater is going for drop tonight off that side kick that took down Hayes. Nice deep cover, but not enough to crown a new champion.
Got to take advantage of your opportunities. Slater,
Dude, we really want Sami to win the Royal Rumble, let's be honest with ourselves. He's not my favorite to win. He won't be in the Royal Rumble if he wins that fatal four-way match. So he'll just have a straight shot at Drew MacIntyre right then and there. But I don't believe he'll win the match if he does. If he does win the fatal four-way. That's something I know for a fact wouldn't happen. No matter who wins that match, it won't be the winner of the Royal Rumble match with Drew MacIntyre.
That's a law, that is a suggestion.
Mello, rotate right here. Back and forth they go with the seesaw.
You're funny, guys. That could have happened.
Is surviving these.
That's what it's all about. Sometimes that's all you can do when you're a defending champion.
Anyway, Anyway, Olafemi is still set to return to come to whatever brand, but I really think he's going to go back. I really think he's going to go to Smackdown because of that little interaction that Drew MacIntyre and him had at Saturday Night Main Event when he interrupted Cody and his match. So Sami could have a chance if he wants, but I think they're going to have a long-term feud with Olafemi. Or if not, right after Sami, after Cody Rhodes, because Cody Rhodes still has a championship clause. Drew MacIntyre can say not to. He doesn't, but he does.
First 48 with some behind it. They're still going at it.
Don't close the case just yet. The knee continuing to be a factor for Carmelo Hayes, who just landed his bread and
My
butter
goodness,
at
Carmelo,
first
your knee has been taking a toll every time you do these matches.
Athleticism.
Slater and Hayes stylistically are making magic here at Wembley.
Their styles make fights. Slater and Hayes certainly not disappointing tonight.
There's that urgency, yes, right? That desperation.
Leon may have gotten a little overzealous. You saw Melo put the brakes on for the moment. Oh no. High risk, high reward.
You got to go for it, though. You get these rare opportunities, Corey.
The goal is on the line from the top rope. Leon Slater looking to dethrone Carmelo Hayes. Will this do it?
United States Championship. He took the challenge. Can he deliver on it right now? Leon Slater.
Cutter by Hayes.
Massive cutter by Carmelo Hayes.
Give them a little credit here. You and me both know that's the same maneuver Carmelo Hayes used to great effect the night he dethroned Ilja Dragunov. This time, pays even bigger dividends. Kudos to Leon Slater, who absolutely proved to the world once again he belongs on the biggest stages in the world. What a battle tonight in London.
Hey, you're going big.
Leon Slater, big credit to Carmelo Hayes for
You're going big.
Nakamura,
You want a rematch?
you're looking at that U.S. title. I guess there's a beauty here. You had your chance. You blew it. Once NFTs take those tag team titles, that U.S. championship, it's mine. Because you and I go way back. This is your one and only woman. Stay out of my way.
人は変わる。良くも悪くも。だが、お前は後者だ。随分日本にいたことは違うじゃないか。その茶から、本当に出たかどうかも、ここじゃ分からしない。家族ですらな。
And he understands.
Right? I'm a man. I'm not trying
It's just a matter of time before Melo meets
I'm trying to save you.
Trick Williams over here. I mean, their interaction with each other in NXT wasn't really much of nothing. There's two of them.
Surprise! Oh, another surprise is I went to go talk to Nick Aldis, and me and you will be going one-on-one next week. So after I beat some respect into you, my amigo over here is going to do the same thing and take that mask back. So,
Enjoy it while you still can, pal.
There's two of them?
Why would it be? I don't get it. You and Barrett, I don't get it.
You got it. Season on Friday night, Kevin Gordon.
I'm a hot missile. I'm a hot missile. I'm a hot missile. I love that outfit. It looks like a bleeding heart. A bleeding black heart, bleeding pink blood. God save the king. What time is it?
I'm a hot.
24, 25, 26, 27. Okay. 10, 20, 10, 27.
Oh, that's my Darina's birthday.
Maggie's birthday. Ugh, can't wait to bleach my hair again and take a shower. And I have bleach cream this time, Mommy, so it'll bleach much better.
Tomorrow.
Tonight. I'm taking a shower. And I'm bleaching it before I shower. Really sad that I left my tray and brush at the old house. I can't believe I left, little items that weren't useful at the time but are useful to me now. So. I left a lot of eyelashes there too. I had some green jeweled eyelashes there.
I'm sorry for any delay, but we're a little short today.
Note to self: don't use splat hair dye bleach, and if you do, make sure you buy your own cream developer, because liquid bleach, it doesn't really do the job. Okay, time.
WWE World is back in Vegas at WrestleMania 42. 5 days, incredible experiences. So it's Thursday, April 16th to Monday the 20th at the Las Vegas Convention Center, South Hall. It is amazing. All the interaction with superstars, like podcasts, meet all your favorites, roundtable discussions. The largest WWE superstore in WrestleMania history. Tickets are on sale now at WWEworld.com.
Ah. See, there's Obafemi again. I'm telling you.
Obafemi pulling up.
I'm telling you, he's gonna come on to Friday. That interaction with Drew MacIntyre meant everything.
Yeah, he got two of them. He got two of them followers.
showing his. They keep showing his logo blue. They never showed it red. So.
Yeah, excuse me.
They keep showing his logo blue.
His family here, the Racing family here, the first match in London. Well, there's the champ, Jade Cargill, been very direct in telling the world this brand.
Yes, because Chelsea Green's gonna be her next opponent, supposedly.
And by Pledge announcement. I don't pledge allegiance to Chelsea for the remainder of the night. It's simply a matter of self-preservation. Jade's like right there. And I know. Let me get my hair. Smart. Very smart.
All right, girl. Go, Daddy.
Oh, you're so pretty. I really miss you in yellow, though, but I understand you're wearing blue to represent.
Dynamic free agent signing to start the new year. Jordan Grace. Alba Fire. Chelsea Green, who I did notice talking, cherishing that AAA Mixed Tag Team Championship strap for your Supreme Baseball AAA. She has that with Ethan Page. Of course, tomorrow, Lucha Libre AAA will be on YouTube 9 p.m. Mega Championship match, #1 contenders match, El Grande Americano against Vikingo.
Who will be the next to challenge Dirty Dom? It's on weekly.
Yes, Mommy.
Premiere, a night that will be remembered for
Yes,
a long,
Mommy.
long time. Kicking the evening off
There'll be a
with
AAA match
AAA
tomorrow
and WWE
night.
Hall of Famer Rey Mysterio.
Yeah,
So
El Grande Americano is going to compete in a #1 contenders match with El Vikingo. Whoever wins will face Dominic next time.
With such an incredible accounting of herself in the Royal Rumble match.
Of course he won't
dominated
win.
NXT
At least I
in
don't
recent
think.
history. And Chelsea Green is making a big mistake attempting to match power
El
with the
Grande won't be once. El Grande won't be a dumbass once Chad Gable comes back, because Chad Gable's gonna come back because he's been spying on El Grande this whole time. At least having Alpha Academy spy on him. Yes. The Creed brothers have been spying on him for him, Ma. The Creed brothers and Ivy Nile have been spying on him for them, so.
Chelsea's wishing no place like home.
So when Chad Gable comes back, he'll be in his El Grande getup. But who's the real El Grande?
He's a citizen of the world, Tessator, which is all the more reason to show the proper respect for such a unique
Oh, Fire with a big kick. Right to the chin of Jordan Grace.
Whoa, Elba Fire, you curled your hair a little bit. I'm not used to your hair being curled. Or waved.
Yes, one.
What? She's like, what?
Into the corner goes Jordan Grace. Chelsea has a golden opportunity to really spoil the evening for the Juggernaut and extinguish some of the hype of Jordan Grace. Look at this. Sternum first.
Backslide, and then right back up. There's the big clothesline. And again.
Chelsea on the way just in time.
He's an elbow, though.
I know you guys at home can't see it, but Jade Cargill is just over here grinning as she watches this. I don't know if she's amused and she's entertained, or she's getting hungry and eager to feast on one of these two competitors in the future.
Grace, three-time TNA
You're
Knockouts World
looking
Champion.
for the
Look
rush
at
for
this.
that Ryan flush,
Dynamic.
but you get
Has
him
the
all.
suplex with the leg up. And now Grace powering up. Oh, the direct effect. That cartwheel driver. And that does it.
You did it.
The direct effect. Here's your winner,
Chelsea Green, well, Jordan Grace is actually going to be Jade Cargill's first opponent. Even though technically it should be Chelsea Green because that was the plan initially first.
But a big win for Jordan Grace. Feet in front of Jay. But actually, Jay just confirmed she was not impressed.
Yeah, I mean, it was like a miniature role.
Go, Jordan.
Hey, champ. I'm glad that you came out here tonight to watch me. It's extremely important that you know exactly what's coming for you. Now, if watching tonight was just enough,
Liv
that's
Morgan
fine.
and Roxanne Perez, they're my favorite female wrestlers. They
But
work
if you're finally
together.
tired of
They work well
babysitting
together.
that
They
title,
look like
then
sisters.
you should
Well,
step into the ring right
they act
here,
like each other. So
right now.
that's like, you know, something sisterly. But it's all fake. Roxanne Liv Morgan's just playing Roxanne for now. What's with Jade not defending the title? I don't know. Look what you've done.
Running into the back of Grace, who got out of the way, and
Look what you've done.
She didn't mean it. Jade, she didn't. And Chelsea did not mean that.
And now Jade's championship is in the hands of Jordan Grace.
Oh! Beat it!
And then just tosses it to the floor in front of Jade. Careful, Juggernaut. Here's Cassie.
What's with Jade not defending the title? I don't know.
Congratulations,
WWE
Triple Williams.
last
Massive
year.
win tonight. You didn't just ease your way onto SmackDown. You jumped right into the deep end. So what does this confirm for you at this point in your career that you are now heading into a #1 contenders match in a fatal four-way?
Why does it smell like Fruit Loops or something?
Huh?
Why does it smell like Fruit Loops or something?
Fruit Loops.
All you bum bobbleheads and bootlickers, Trick Williams is that dog.
Maybe, I guess.
I feel like money.
Maybe it could be this.
You know.
It's money.
Maybe it's this.
Come on, don't shake me so much.
All right,
Congratulations to
fine.
Randy
Take your
Orton
hands
and Damian Priest.
off your face.
Congratulations.
Yes,
Because
get
you're
out of
officially have a
here.
match with the future
Jackass,
of
you
the
always
business.
have
Let's talk
in the
about
middle of a game.
it. Now, no chance with that trick. Hold on a second. But on Saturday, I'm gonna whoop that ass. You feel me?
I was going to say at Saturday night's main event,
You're the guy that likes to do a lot of this. I don't. We already know what's up on Saturday night's main event. But I know you're free on Friday. And I'm free to whoop that trick.
Okay, we will get him at 7.
See what happens
Why do you have the accent?
Tonight, the pain will entertain you. One of these two men will advance to the fatal four-way. Will it be the Mad Dragon?
Did I eat already? Yes, I did. I ate some spaghetti and meatballs from an Italian restaurant, but if I'll be honest, it's not really.
And this is going to heat up the
Wait. It's 37, 8, 9, 40, 10, 40. Okay, yes, I did eat, and it was from a local Italian restaurant. It was spaghetti and meatballs, but I'll be honest, no, not being racist and all, but you could tell white people made it because the sauce was very dry and the meatballs were very bland. That's all I have to say, really. And not to mention, they forgot chicken parmesan in a chicken parmesan with noodles. So that tells you a lot. What?
I didn't get my Parmesan.
I'm not talking about.
Little one. Do you want a meatball? Because I could give half a meatball.
I don't care. Do whatever you want with it.
That's for Barbara, Mommy.
Okay, I don't care that much. He can have it.
If I had sauce, I would have fixed this up more better.
Yes, totally. If you had tomato sauce, I would have totally ate that. Because their sauce is trash. I wasted $70 for nothing. Well, my brother's meal was pretty good for him, but ours, my mom ordered chicken parmesan and it didn't even come with chicken parm. What?
You know they didn't give me my
Okay.
But still, I'm saying.
Like, damn it! Like,
they charged us for that.
Okay.
Okay. That was $70.
That's the chicken parmesan didn't cost $70.
No, but it must have cost like $12. What? $12, $15 for that. Just that plate alone.
Did you drink any of your favorites? Yeah, we have. Yeah, pineapple soda. Which I'm about to go get now. Wait, what time is it? Wait 1 sec. 1 more minute left. I need to get my charger because my phone's gonna die soon. 1 minute. Okay, I can do it now.
Saturday's main event coming to the Bell Center in Montreal. Next Friday the 23rd, Saturday the 24th, and combo and individual event tickets are on sale now via Ticketmaster. And as far as that Friday goes, Corey, what I think it's going to be.
We've talked about how the women's tag team division has been red hot as of late. A #1 contenders triple threat match for the women's tag team championship.
You're not playing with your intelligence. No, she just likes repeating stuff and it's
Last
annoying.
Legend, and the third team of Julia, the United States champion, and Kiana Jade.
And I want you to consider the emotion surrounding this tag team championship match. The Wyatt Six against the MFTs, and considering what has happened the last 2 weeks with the cherished family lantern of the Wyatt Six in the hands of the MFTs, that's next Friday.
And 2 of the 4 men who will compete at Saturday night's main event in the #1 contenders fatal 4-way will square off. Just made official moments ago, Trick Williams will go one-on-one with Damian Priest next Friday on Smackdown.
Now, our qualifying match, our final qualifying match for the #1 contender fatal 4-way. You know, back in October, Ilja Dragunov, Sami Zayn, they went to war, gave the best of each other. In the end, Torpedo Moscow and an H-bomb gave the nod to the Mad Dragon, and now we get this for a #1 contender fatal 4-way. To get that chance, he has to now deal with the most unrelenting, non-stop force. That man, Ilja Dragunov.
Put it nicely. I think Sami Zayn is a long shot at best to be #1 champion anytime in the near future. We've seen the past Senior Show, Ilja Dragunov has been one of the 2 who've been able to solve Sami Zayn. However, Sami rarely, if ever, makes the same mistake twice. No one feeds off the live crowd quite like Sami does, and that goes very well for Zayn tonight.
And this is a roaring live crowd. We are sold out at Wembley Arena. This historic sight here in London, England, in the midst of our Euro tour. We were in Berlin for all the history that was made for Drew and Cody last week. Then Dusseldorf for Raw. Smackdown here in London. And then, Corey, you're going to be headed to Belfast with Michael Cole for Monday Night Raw in Northern Ireland. Here we go.
Big detour to Mexico City.
Yeah, exactly. We got AAA tomorrow night.
Look at this. Out of the opening gates. Both men delivering.
This does not surprise either one of us considering where they left off.
I would question Sami Zayn in mixing it up like this with the Mad Dragon because it was the H-bomb that turned Sami to lights out. The H-bomb, amongst a great deal of offense from Dragunov, that dethroned Sami Zayn. But Sami is a double tough individual. I swear I know it firsthand. The man won't stay down. The man will not quit.
Sami's determination as the pace of the set played into Dragunov's hand. Now you can hear him saying, come on, let's go. This is the way he likes it, Corey.
The way that Ilja Dragunov demands it. He says that the pain makes him feel alive.
The pain helps you learn.
But you can't get enough of him. And you have to respect him and everything he's done. Of course, the big showdown with Carmelo Hayes that happened on December 26th, the United States Championship match. And then Hayes was willing for the rematch. And it was Ilja who said, I've got other plans. I've got a bigger target. This would be that bigger target to qualify and get to the #1 contender fatal four-way.
Dragunov certainly possesses all of the tools necessary to be a major player here in WWE for years to come. His style is, oh my goodness, so intense.
He just
like any other.
I mean, he planted that boot right into the side of the head. This is where he gets real dangerous.
Diving knee, bombs away to the midsection.
He has everything on the tool belt. Everything on the tool belt with his offensive arsenal.
Back up top.
Oh, Sami able to get out of the way this time.
The scariest aspect of Dragunov's game is his willingness to take punishment. His willingness to suffer for victory. Covered by Zayn.
Lateral press to advance. Hooks the leg to advance. Again, the shoulders are down.
One of these two men will join Randy Orton, Trick Williams, and Damian Priest at Saturday night's main event to determine Drew MacIntyre's challenger for the undisputed WWE Championship.
Damian Priest earlier was able to get past Solo Sikoa, Lion 6. Impressive there to meet up with the MFTs. Trick Williams was so impressive with that trick shot against Cardona, and Randy Orton with an RKO to dismiss The Miz. That is Saturday night's main event, 8 days away in Montreal.
He's able to take that ever-important next step towards the one title that has eluded him. He has never been a world champion. For all of Sami's successes, when you're a competitor of this caliber, my God, you start to question yourself. You start to question your legacy. Did I do enough? Yes, I was this champion. Yes, I was that champion, but I was never the guy. And that's what Sami's living through right now. That's what's driving Sami Zayn.
Switch by Sami, and he delivers on the German, and he won't let go of that grip as well. Look at the intensity on the face of Dragunov.
Listen, Sami understands that you have got to fight fire with fire. And you're in there with the Mad Dragon.
As he switches in the center of the ring, back and forth they go.
Sami swishes. Oh, beautiful German suplex.
And now Dragunov getting to his feet. Time and again, he has damaged opponents and put them into that target zone to deliver. Sami looking to get to his feet quickly, and he does so.
We've got to draw a little attention to the fact that Dragunov often inflicts punishment to himself, delivering his offense. It is so high octane, so high impact, that you'll see him tweak something, and eventually it's going to backfire, period.
We always talk about risk, reward, the attrition. He lives only in risk. Ilja Dragunov, Sami from up top, looking for the superplex. Watch it. The entire ring shaking here in London. Both men down.
It shook it.
Yeah, I was a college days. For sure.
The impact moments ago here in this ring at Wembley Arena has both Ilja Dragunov and Sami Zayn down and trying to rise to their feet. Sami up to his knees first. That's what it all boils down to. Which one of these two athletes
4
makes the
boss
first
fights and
mistake?
Suicide Squad. It took more
Two of the
stages
most
and
elite
to be
superstars
more
in the
epic
business.
kind of boss fight. I'm planning on doing tomorrow.
Doing his best once again to muscle over Sami
I've been
Zayn.
playing a lot of Cookie Run too, and mainly I've just been starting to just do a lot of Pink Tower battles because I need a lot of resources. I'm out of beast biscuits. I'm out of beast biscuits and jellies.
Dragunov is all feeling, all adrenaline, all the time.
So I need
It's
more of
serving
them.
very well, but it can also be Dragunov's worst enemy.
Oh, he's just really tapping another elbow to the back of the head. Sami's got to cover up there. Everybody knows he's got to be ruthless. This is exactly how the Mad Dragon wants it. Big believer of iron sharpening iron. Dragunov wants every opponent to fight their very best at the top of their game because Dragunov wants to beat you with honor. I mean, there are things when you watch a Dragunov match that just catch your attention. I'll just tell you one of the small ones that you see time and again in this world. Simply the way he exhales. Simply how much he's giving it the energy to inhale and exhale his lung capacity.
How about the fact that both of these men are just standing here wiping each other in the face, kind of by his arm.
Could that be enough for singles?
That's your point, Joe. I honestly, being around Dragunov a lot more recently, it's like he's the next step in human evolution.
Yeah.
The man has built himself into a machine. He has taken all the pain that he's endured throughout his entire life and used it to build himself a body of armor, solid muscle, explosive offense. Dragunov is a machine.
Sami checking sleeping? Sami saying if something's missing?
Anytime you're in the ring with Dragunov, it's a real possibility. Yes, Sami Zayn just teeing off now.
Teeing up.
Kick after kick right to the head on Dragunov. It's turned into that kind of match.
Position and oh, Sami got caught.
Able to lock up that left ankle before Sami was able to get to the corner.
Oh my God. That right hand from Zayn just busted open the eye of Dragunov.
Here is Sami Zayn up against Ilja Dragunov in the last of our qualifying matches for the #1 contender Fatal 4-Way that'll be next week at Saturday night's main event. Can Sami deliver here against the Mad Dragon who rises to his feet?
You can see Dragunov's been busted open by a straight right moments ago. Sami Zayn made full connection right on the eyebrow of the former United States champion, but that can backfire. Dragunov feels more alive than ever right now. He knows he's in a fight.
Working his way, trying to get up to the ropes against Sami Zayn. Back and forth they have gone. And as Zayn seemingly has him lined up here and one, two to over sit up. He's trying to advance.
Sami saw the opening, made the most of the opportunity, but it was
He
not
has
enough to keep
he has a
Ilja
little
down
cut
for
on the
free.
bottom of his chest.
Take another look at
Sami
this
Zayn.
sunset flip power bomb by Sami Zayn.
Oh wait, I didn't realize Ilja broke open. I didn't realize he got split open.
Back in October when Dragunov defeated
Oh
Sami.
crap, I didn't realize all that.
Since then, Dragunov has taken on all challenges.
That's like the third time Ilja got busted open or something.
Sami, of course, would love to get his hands on Drew MacIntyre. Was going to Blue Thunder. It didn't deliver. Instead, a Constantine special. A Constantine special from Dragunov.
Turned Sami inside out, and just like that, Dragunov back in this battle. Perched on top, the Mad Dragon ready to strike.
Ilja was bleeding. Ilja bleeding all over his face.
To advance.
Aye.
So close was Ilja.
Almost the entire way, at least halfway across the ring.
Took a razor blade to his eyebrow or his.
But not enough to finish Sami Zayn.
pressure point. You gotta be careful of having a cut right here because there's a pressure point right here.
Uh-oh, this could be it. This could be the perfect position for the Mad Dragon to drop it. Here comes the H-Bomb. Oh, they got the boot up. Up kick by Zayn. Sami got the boot up.
Forehead, no, he's not bleeding. I see the cut right there. It's right here.
Looking for the corner exploder. Dragunov knows what's coming. Trying to line up that exploder. Instead, Dragunov, he goes from a squat position to a kick. And it's Sami who's compromised in the corner. It caught Zayn right between the eyes. Here comes Ilja picking up speed.
I don't know why they decided to go up blood crazy with Ilja. I mean, oh, it's not like his match. This is a big match and all, but it's not that big.
Another massive clothesline in the corner. Sami's heels.
I have my eyebrow ring ripped out.
Dragunov lured Sami in.
I can't imagine because I would never have a real piercing on my eyebrow.
And the dragon sensed it coming.
Fake piercings, yeah, but not real ones. That's why I buy steel studs so I can just stick them on my eyebrow.
Out on the apron with Sami, and Sami able to fight his way out of position. Still awkwardly meshed into the rope.
But you know, recently Kim Kardashian's daughter, Northwest, she got a piercing on her middle finger, and I'm like, no.
And now,
I never heard of that.
Torpedo Moscow on the apron. Zayn may be out cold.
And with that, the body shrinking. And here's a Torpedo Moscow on the apron, and both bodies draping down. Our competitors have extended themselves.
I never heard of finger piercings.
Giving so much, and now the count. Reaching 7 as Dragunov enters the ring. Zayn at the very last second. Wow. 9.9. And Dragunov. Here he goes.
Sami should have stayed on the outside.
Ilja Dragunov up on the top rope.
Hey.
They get the knees up.
The senton backfires. The knee hit him in the back of the head. And now the Explorer. Sami Zayn trying to be the last to qualify for the #1 contender fatal four-way. Oh!
You did it.
Perfectly timed.
You did it, man.
Here is your winner, Sami Zayn, you survived the fight. Now your journey takes you home with an opportunity of a lifetime. The Helluva Kick from Sami Zayn topples the Mad Dragon. And Sami entry into the #1 contender fatal four-way a week from tomorrow.
And there you have it. Randy Orton, Trick Williams, Damian Priest, and Sami Zayn. Oh dear.
Trick from behind. Trick Williams just attacked Sami from behind.
Oh, Trick Williams. You're going to make everyone hate you.
Brash, bold, rising star, the newest addition of the trick shot. He lowered the knee pad and delivered a brutal trick shot.
He didn't just deliver a trick shot, Joe. Trick Williams has made a declaration. He's coming for the undisputed WWE Championship.
Damian Priest, Sami Zayn, and that man in the fatal four-way next week in Montreal.
Amazing. Kendara doesn't listen. She do what she wants to. Yeah, and she also thinks that she made a new look, which is totally not a punk rock look, a Y2K look, because she invented Y2K. Here. Well, that was. Well, those matches were entertaining for the most part. As for who do I think who's winning, it's a debate between Sami Zayn and Randy Orton because I don't think I don't think Trick Williams is going to win. Yes, he's not, because he just came here, as my mom said, and also because he just nobody that just showed up is going to automatically be champion.
Who was the first, but hey.
No, but
Exactly.
and Damian Priest, I bet you they still want to keep this, however they still want to keep Aleister Black feud going, but that depends on when they come back. So if they come back, and finally, Sami and Randy Orton are the more cordial ones because they have more history together. Well, I can understand why they would choose Damian Priest. Like, maybe, aside from the Aleister Black feud, I know why they would, because they actually Drew MacIntyre has faced Damian Priest before, and Sami Zayn on a personal level, and Randy Orton before Trick Williams. He has not, so that's why those home matches are interesting. But as for everything else, I have no idea. Jacob Fatu and Cody Rhodes, I have no doubt that Jacob Fatu might win, and I kind of want him to win anyway because it's Jacob Fatu's times. Cody Rhodes had his time already, what do I think they have planned for Cody? I'm not really sure, because they still have to have a heel turn for him, and I would totally look forward to that. So, but that'll be in time, because who knows who he would even be a heel with. So I could see him being with Jacob Fatu for a little while, but afterwards, who else? But everything else, it was fine. That match was the show was neither boring nor exciting. It was just in the middle, so that's always good if you can have an exciting show. See you tomorrow night after the playoff game. Yes, that's what we're looking forward to tomorrow too, the playoff games. So we'll see what happens there. I hope for the sake of my brother that the Patriots do win. If not, oh boy, we're in trouble. But on the slight chance if they don't, I'm pretty sure, as long as it's a good team, my brother wouldn't care. My brother's gonna be pretty pissed if it's the Broncos, because that was the corrigible team that they had to worry about this whole time. She too young. Kim is not teaching her daughter dressing classy with style because she don't care. She's treating her daughter more like a business partner too soon rather than a daughter. So that's not my problem, because that's why she'll turn out insane and stupid just like her dad. So that's not my problem. I only like 2 Kanye West songs, and that's Mercy, Gold, well, 3 songs, Mercy, Gold Digger, and Flashing Lights. Those are the only Kanye West songs I like. But that's the 2000 era, so that's like, you can't blame for liking those songs. But anyway, that's it for tonight. I'm going to take my shower and dye my hair and then chill and relax, because I told you I have cramps because it's that time of the month, so I had to get all the rest I can, because I'm going to feel a lot sluggish and I'm going to be more craving for food, so I need to just relax. So I'm gonna leave you guys to it, and I will see you tomorrow night on AAA. I won't have a thumbnail though, so just be advised I won't have a thumbnail, but check the caption, it'll say what it's about. So just be ready for it. So I'll see you then. I love you, and remember to do it with idle energy. Bye.